What's up folks, my name is Felix, welcome back to this video and I'm very excited for this one. I already talked about the project which you can see in the background in yesterday's DeFi YouTube portfolio update. The project is called Stasis Network. To give you a short elevator pitch what this project is about, Stasis Network is basically a mutual fund on the Polygon blockchain. And it will have its fair launch today. So once you see this video, the fair launch will probably be already live. It will launch at 8 p.m. UTC on the 9th of June, and you need USDC on the Polygon network to buy Stasis token. And why do I see so much potential in Stasis Network? Because from my personal experience, when nobody is talking about a project because it seems not to be interesting, or don't know, people are not aware of it, or for any other reason, this is the time where I want to buy in heavy. This was the case in the ARK pre-sale, this was the case in Wolf Capital where I went in on day one, this was the case in Speakeasy and in so much other projects, and these projects gave me the best returns. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you see that I am bringing those projects on almost weekly basis to your attention because they are performing. Okay, ARK is not performing right now, token price is down, but if you went in on the pre-sale, you made a very solid profit in this project. And that's what I'm expecting from Stasis Network. Of course, this is no guarantee for this project to succeed or anything, but I see, if I take a look at the team, if I listen to these AMAs and all that they are publishing, that there is a lot of work going on in the background. They have built this project for over 6 months now, and now it's time for the fair launch. And without further ado, I want to give you the exact things you want to know before you get into this project. I hope I can keep it short and give you just the most important information. So they will have their own token, and we want to take a look at that on the pre-sale page right here. The token pre-sale price will be at 1 cent. Their personal goal over 1 year, the projected goal is to reach 400%, so a token price of 5 cents and a treasury of their mutual fund of plus 80%. There will be 200 million STS tokens available. Max sale per wallet is 2.5 million. They will also have a NFT collection with 700 individual NFTs with 7 different clans, and those NFTs will also generate you rewards and will have other incentives. I will speak about them in a second. They have a total projected raise of around 2.5 million, which will be split at 85% in the yield bearing treasury, 10% for the liquidity pools and 5% for operations. Important to mention right here is the team has no team tokens. They will buy in the fair launch as all the investors do. And that's one point I like very much about this project. There is a buy tax and a sell tax on the STS token, but this taxes will only apply if you sell the token, because if you buy in the fair launch, there is no buy tax. So the 5% buy tax, which is usually charged if you buy the token, doesn't apply in the fair launch if you jump in the fair launch with your USDC on the Polygon network. The launch price of the token will also be at 1 cent, but as I already said, there will be a buy tax on it. And then we want to take a look at the 1-year projections. I've already mentioned the 400% gain on the token price, which they want to achieve, and also the 80% gain on the treasury. Any projected user returns through the yield farming. So there will be 2 yield farming pools with STS token and Matic, where you can earn 50 to 100% APY. And there will be a second yield farming pools with STS and STS Plus. STS Plus will be their stable backed asset. If we jump over to the dynamic strategies and take a look at the yield farming processes, you can see the STS Matic farm and the STS Plus farm, where you have deposit fees in those pools, but they of course generate you rewards, and you can choose in 10% increments if you want to compound these rewards, if you want to take profits. They call it the dynamic strategies here, and it's completely up to you what you want to do with your profits. In my opinion, it's always best to ROI 100%, and after that you can play on house money That's of course only what I do in such projects. It's still a DeFi project and the market doesn't look good currently. So you might want to go a little risk off with this strategy. But as I said, it's completely up to you. There are no lockup periods for your tokens, and there are also no timers and withdrawal penalties in these staking pools, which I also like. Then I want to talk about the factor which gave me the most trust into the project, and that's the team, because the team is completely doxed. You can find them on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and you can check out the AMAs, the videos on their YouTube channel, and the podcasts. For example, they just had a podcast with Jesse Eckel, a YouTuber with over 200k subscribers, which will probably give, if he invests and talks about the project in the future in a video, a lot of exposure, a lot of new investors. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning. Currently, nobody is talking about Stasis network, especially if you search on YouTube about the project, but there will be a lot of people talking about it as they see the same potential as I do. Now we want to talk about the NFT collection. As I already mentioned, there will be 700 NFTs available for a price of 600 US dollars on the 11th of June. They will be splitted in 7 different clans. There's one special clan because this will be the only female clan, the Valkyrie's Vanguard clan. And if you mint one of those will generate you a little higher rewards than all of these other 6 male clans. You might take this in consideration if you buy one of them from the secondary marketplace, because they will be sold and bought for a higher value. I just wanted to mention it right here because they leaked it or they said it in one of their AMAs, and you might want to do your own research on it. If you want to take part in their Sealy quests, link will be down in the description box. There are a lot of quests which you can do. They also qualified you for the whitelist places, but of course this is too late now, but there will probably be some giveaways in the future and you can interact with all their missions. You can invite friends, you can do these daily connect and chill quests. That should already do it for my first video on Stasis network. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. Of course, there is so much more to talk about in this project. If we take a look back on the white paper, I just went quick over it, gave you an impression about the dynamic strategies on the yield farming and all the other stuff and this pre-sale. So I will probably talk about this project in upcoming videos in more detail, but for now, this should give you a first impression on how everything works together. If you don't want to miss future update videos, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I bring those videos at least every second day. That's it for today. If you liked it, hit the like button. Thanks for watching and let's get this crypto.